Good morning, welcome to my very first marathon. Well, technically it's tomorrow, but we're starting the vlog today because today is just as important as tomorrow. Actually, almost more important because today we got Shake and Run, which we're about to do in a couple minutes. Next, we got a fuel. That's like the biggest part of any marathon. So I'm gonna take you through all the food that I eat, a lot of carbs. It's gonna be great. I love eating. Also gonna probably do a little bit of stretching because my lower back has been absolutely not in a good spot. Also gonna have to drive like an hour north. That's where I pick up my bib and all that stuff. I can't pick it up race morning. An hour back, that's like 2 hours of driving. I'm gonna pick up my bib, lay out my outfit, visit some family, go out to eat. You're in for a treat. Let's get this vlog started. First things first, we gotta get our coffee and start sipping. So next, when we're running, we don't have to be limping. So I'm gonna sip this coffee, go to the bathroom, because you know it's important, and then we will do a shakeout run. All right, here we go. We got the shades on, feeling cool. My girlfriend decided to pace me today. She's doing a speed workout. And she's gonna be running, what, 5 miles? 4 or 5 miles?
Yep.
So we're gonna run the first 2 miles together at about 30-minute pace, which is gonna be perfect for her. So it's gonna push her. It's gonna be keep me nice and chill, which is what we want. So without further ado, let's get this watch started and let's go. Ooh, you're so fast. Gotta keep up with her. Get a speed demon out here. Haven't ran with her in a minute. Beautiful morning, Saturday morning, December 13th. Beautiful morning for a run. We're 1 mile into it, feeling so good. How are we feeling?
Feeling good.
She's been doing such a good job pacing me. We got 1 mile left, first mile, 8:21. Exactly what we want. Hopefully we can keep this pace for 1 more mile. Let's do it. That's her race pace. Her heart rate's like 180 right now. My heart rate's 129. But it's still fun to run together.
Yeah.
It's like our first run together since like Key West, where,
It's been a long time.
yeah, like a year ago. That's a wrap. 2 miles, average pace 8:34. She did an amazing job pacing me. So without further ado, I'm done. She still has like 2 miles, so I'm gonna pass these glasses. They have a special effect. Once you put them on, they make you like 30 seconds faster per mile. So we're gonna give her the glasses. She's gonna take them. She's gonna do 2 more miles at easy pace. I'm done. Good luck.
Thank you. Love you.
We just got here to West Palm. It was like a 45-minute drive, and it feels so good to be back in the city. I think they're doing like the 5 and 10K right over here. But fun fact, I actually used to live in West Palm Beach when I first moved to Florida about, what's like 10 or 11 years ago. I lived here for, I think, right a year or a year and a half. And just being back here feels so good because it's like a small city, but there's still plenty to do. So it's like, you have Miami, which is traffic, very chaotic. You have Fort Lauderdale, which is like the middle mix. And then you have West Palm, which is like a small town feel, but there's still plenty of to do. So let's go pick up this bib packet. We got the bib secured. The number is 441. Hopefully that's not my marathon time tomorrow. 4 hours and 41 minutes. Hopefully we're like 3 hours and 15 minutes. Got the bib. Got my shirt, I'll show you in a second. It's a long sleeve, which is nice. Now, gotta drive back to Fort Lauderdale. We're over here at a place called Louis Bossi's. It's like a pizzeria and Italian place downtown Fort Lauderdale. I'm here with my grandma and my aunt. They don't want to be on the video, but they are here with us. And this place is so cute. It's like a, how would you describe it? It's like a backyard style.
Yeah, like a garden.
Yeah, it's super cool in here. Very vibey. They have it decorated for Christmas, so we're splitting a pizza. What kind of pizza? Ricotta, so like a cheese and hot honey pizza we'll show you. But it is carb loading day, so I'm excited to start carb loading.
I'm loading for 5
And it's literally like almost 1 o'clock. It's my first meal of the day, so I gotta get my carbs up. It's been a few hours later, and my grandma and my aunt left. It is now 4 o'clock, and this is my 3rd bagel that I'm working on. We got a bagel with some peanut butter, some jelly, and some honey. Absolutely delicious. My face is already starting to look a little puffy from all the carbs and fats. I've had a ton of peanut butter, 3 bagels, And then the pizza that I showed you earlier, had a few Reese's cups, and just trying to think about what I want to do for dinner. I'm not too hungry because of all these carbs, making my stomach bloated, but I am drinking a ton of water. I've had 2 electrolyte packets. Really want to make sure no cramping. I don't know if you ever ran, but when you run and you're cramping, it sucks. Like when you get like those stitches in your stomach. Not happening up in here. So that's what we're doing right now. We're hydrating, we're eating carbs, we're enjoying life. Because tomorrow we're gonna be hating life when I'm running the 26.2 miles. It's like 7 p.m. We're at Publix getting more carbs. We got 2 boxes of Golden Grams, buy one get one free. While I just ordered the pizza, so we're about to scan this. The pizza is secured. So excited for this. I get this pizza every single Sunday because it is that good, and it's only $10. I think $10.70 for this 12-inch pizza, which I absolutely gonna crush. Super excited. The pizza this for lunch was disappointing, and this pizza always hits. So we got this. We got our cereal. I think that's gonna be all the carbs. I'm excited. Watch some basketball and devour this. I will show you how good and amazing. Whew, smells so good. It's gonna taste even better in my belly. This is gonna be my final clip for the night before I'll see you in the morning, but I want to show you what this pizza is looking like. Ooh, look at this beauty. Ooh, that crisp. That cheese. I have some pepper flakes on here. This will be worth it. I'm gonna be thinking about every mile while I eat this. So the rest of the night, we're gonna watch a little bit of basketball, eat this, have some Golden Graham cereal. It's like 7:20. We're gonna be going to bed in the next like hour and a half. Wake up at 4 a.m. and that's when I'll see you on race day. Good morning. It is 4 in the morning. By this face, it looks like 4 in the morning. And it is race day. So we just got up, made myself a cup of coffee. This is the absolute most important thing. We gotta get this coffee down because we gotta get the bowels moving so we can get all cleared out before we run. The worst and last thing you want is you're like a third or halfway into the marathon and you have to go. Number 2, not a fun experience. Well, I've never had that experience, but I don't want that experience. So I'm having a cup of coffee, get all my bowels moving, and then over here, starting off with my bagels with peanut butter and honey, and also gonna have some Golden Graham cereal. Happy to report that we had a successful trip to the bathroom. It all went down, well, at least a little one. We might have a bigger one later coming. But now we have a 45-minute drive up from Fort Lauderdale to West Palm Beach. That's where the race is. And let me tell you, it is not ideal race conditions. I'm not trying to complain here. I'm not trying to make excuses that I'm not gonna do well. I am gonna try to do well, but it's 70 degrees already at 4 in the morning, okay? Not your ideal start. The humidity is like absolutely crazy. You're just like walk out and you start sweating. It's gonna start raining, so that should feel nice. But yeah, your ideal race conditions is gonna be like 45 to 50 degrees, not starting 70, warming up to like 77 by the time I'm done. So definitely gotta drink extra electrolytes. But we got our support, our crew here, my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Super happy that she woke up this crazy of an hour with me. Not a lot of people would. Alrighty, we're here, race morning. Got our Go One More hat. Got our bib. Got our race shoes on. And thankfully I got in line early because I had to go number 2 again, but this line is absolutely crazy. So over here, everybody's getting warmed up, getting stretched. It's gonna be a big race. I think it's supposed to be like, I think like 9 to 12,000
Oh, wow.
between the half marathoners and the full marathoners. It's gonna be like 12,000 people here. It's gonna be wild, but now we're all ready to go. Got everything set up. Now we're just gonna warm up.
So like kind of like where that guy was trying to sell us the
Coming your way up is hard.
Feel yourself getting lightheaded, please stop the race. We don't want anybody to get a heat-related illness or worse. You know what your means are. Please do not push yourself beyond those means. Get set, go! Looking good out there, runners, looking good. Woo! You don't do nothing but motivate me. And
Let's go, Roman! Let's go, Roman!
Yeah, runners.
Woo! You got this! Woo! Let's go! Keep going! You got this! You're doing great! Top
hate my
50!
life.
Top 50!
That's okay. It's good to see you.
Limping on the way home. So achy.
On top of that, my back is like 10 times worse.
No shoes on.
Like all my muscles are like locking up. I'm broken, man.
Taking the elevator. No stairs.
So this is in the evening now. It's like 8:30, and I want to show you the aftermath of the rashes and burns on my body. I'll show you the appropriate ones. Look at this. We should put some Neosporin on it. If you can tell how like deep it is in the video. We got the other side here. Then we got my back. And then tilt the camera down. And then we got my inner thigh. Oh my goodness.
So bad. Both sides.
Yeah, that's a marathon for you. So for my next one, I will definitely be doing some research on what I can put on my body to not do that. All right, so it's a day later, and I want to go over my very first marathon, my thoughts, and just a recap on the whole experience. So coming into the race, I knew it was gonna be challenging for a couple different reasons. Number one, my lower back has been bothering me for like the past week, and it's getting like worse and worse. And the day before the race, I almost thought about not doing the race because of how tight my lower back felt. I tried to do everything, stretching, icing, and just did not get better at all. So I really was like, should I do this marathon? Should I not? I already spent the money on it. I did all the training for it. So I did decide to go through it, obviously. The second thing is I knew that this marathon was going to be a huge challenge just because prior to, I've only done, I think, 2 or 3 long runs. And those long runs have only been up to 15 miles. Now, if you know anything about the marathon is 26.2 miles, obviously. But most people say that the marathon does not start until mile 20. Mile 20, 26, that's like when the real race starts, because that's when the fatigue sets in, and that's when people say called hitting the wall. And essentially what that means is that your body has burned through all the glycogen that it can in your body, and so now it's going to a less efficient form of fuel, which is your fat, body fat. And so that's when your legs just feel heavy and you absolutely bonk. And that is exactly what happened to me. So let's go ahead and recap on this race. So we start off running mile 1 through 2. My lower back is hurting, and I'm like, man, I really don't know how long I can go before I have to give up. That was like my initial thought, like going in the first couple miles. Then it, I guess, either eases up a little bit or I just had a lot of adrenaline, but I felt decently okay. Not great, but I felt okay. So I'm running through, and I'm about 13 miles now. So halfway marathon. I see Maggie, I pass her, and I'm like, wow, I'm feeling pretty good. I crossed the halfway point at, I think, 1 hour and 36 minutes. So I was feeling good. I was going like 7:20, 7:25 minute pace, and that's pretty slow for me. I literally just did a half marathon 3 weeks ago at a 6:29, so a minute faster per mile. So 7:20, 7:25 was pretty slow for me. So I crossed halfway point. I'm like, all right, time to negative split, because I was feeling great. My legs were feeling good. Everything's fine. So we get to about mile 15, which is, again, that's the longest run I've ever done. So mile 15, out of nowhere, I don't know why, because I've been taking gels, I've been doing my electrolytes. I actually packed 9 gel with me. I just started cramping in my right side. And like, not like a little cramping, like it progressively got worse. I was trying to ignore it. I was like, it'll go away, it'll go away. It progressively got worse to a point where I had to stop and walk. And that's when the first doubt set in. I'm like, man, I don't know if I can do this. Then there's this guy who came up behind me. He's like, come on, man, we got this. Just even a slow jog. So we're jogging. He's like, just take your deep breath, focus on breathing, it'll go away. I did that, it did not go away. So then I look into my pack thing that I brought with me, the belt things, and I pulled out an element pack and I just chucked it, just straight powder with a little bit of water. And within a couple miles, thankfully, that pain went away. Now we're like mile 16, 17 at this point, and I'm like, I have to pee. So I go to the porta potty, pee, come out, I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm running, now we're about mile 18, mile 19, and out of nowhere, I have to go now. Like, as in like, TMI, but I had a fart, and that fart felt like it was gonna explode. So I had to go find another porta potty ASAP, and when I went there, straight liquid. So that was not fun. So now I'm like, slowed down like another 2 to 3 minutes going to the porta potty. Now I'm get back out there. We're like mile 18, mile 19, mile 20, around that time frame, and that's when what I guess people say call hitting the wall. I didn't know what that meant, but I definitely hit it. And the best way I can describe it is you literally, someone's holding on to you while you're trying to run. And you know how inefficient that is when someone's trying to hold on to you. Like your legs, every step feels like it's a brick. And it's so hard to move your legs. So at that point, I heavily considered about quitting. I was like, why am I doing this? What's the point? It does not even matter. But I was like, I'm so close. At this point, I'm like 6 miles away. I'm like, 6 miles, that's an easy run every day of the week. That's nothing. So what I did was I literally stopped like every half mile at an aid station, got some Gatorade, got some water, walked a little bit, and then started running again. And I would do that over and over and over. And it was really like defeating and demoralizing doing that because I was so close to the finish line and I knew how close I was, but everything in my body was just not moving at all. And thankfully I wasn't cramping anymore, but my legs were not moving. So finally I crossed the finish line at obviously mile 26.2, and that was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Every single body part hurts, still hurts. It is the next day. So lesson learned for me, the second marathon, I have to do way more longer runs. I got to do an 18, 20, 22 mile long runs to really get these legs in shape, because I definitely have the speed, but I need to get these legs a lot of miles under them. So that's the video. That's my first marathon, and I will catch you in the next one.